portion of Yoga for Beginners. Today we are standing to start with, and we are standing in mountain posture. This means you're having your feet directly below your hips, the feet parallel to each other, and you spread your body weight on the entire sole of your feet. So try maybe even spreading your toes a little bit so your feet nicely touch the ground. Then bring your hips above your ankles. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Arms relax to the side. Lift the chest slightly. Tuck the tailbone a bit and lift the chin so your gaze is straight ahead in front of you. Find this posture of balance here in standing, where you're standing completely straight and upright. It's good for your body posture in general to stand nice and straight here. Tuck your belly a little bit, maybe tighten your buttocks a little bit, your quads. Nice and strong posture. Relax the shoulders back. Now start your breath through the nose, in and out. Inhale through the nose. Draw the air in from your throat and also push it out from the throat. So it's audible breath in and out through the nose. Inhale, the belly comes out. Exhale, the belly goes in. Inhale, fill the chest and the lungs. Exhale, empty the air out. Go in your own rhythm for about 10 breaths here. In and out through the nose. Nice and slowly. Start to draw your breath longer and steadier. Always pulling it in and out from the throat. Nice and upright position. Gaze straight ahead. And 2 more long breaths. In through the nose. Out through the nose. 1 more. Very well. Now bring your hands to your hips. Do some hip circles here to warm up the waist and the spine. Nice and wide circles. Your shoulders essentially stay right above your feet. We only turn the hips around. Front, left, back, right, nice and around. Big circles. Maybe 1 more, then we switch sides. All right, and the other way around. Nice big circles. Try to keep the feet of your soles on the floor. You may bend your knees slightly. And keep your head upright. Use your hips to do the circles here. Feels good to warm up the spine, especially if you're doing this in the morning, or maybe even before you go to bed to loosen everything up a little bit. All right, now come back to standing. Let the arms loose. Now we twist. Always going twice to the side and then twice to the other side. And let the arms swing back. Use the arms to turn you around. Gaze back when you turn back as far as you can. So you rotate the neck and your head with your body. Draw the rear shoulder back. Look all the way around. Keep your feet steady on the ground. Push them into the mat and rotate your spine here, nice and slowly. With the breath. A few more. let's do singles, left, right, without the double twist. And let the arms fly. Just a couple more. Very good. Back to standing. Good. Now come down to the mat. We're doing a downward facing dog. It's one of those typical yoga postures. So let's try it. Yes, come onto the mat. First, you position your hands with your fingers spread, index finger showing forward, about shoulder width apart on the mat. So nice and flat hands. So your entire palm and your fingers all flat on the mat. Very good. Now you're on your knees here. So your hips are directly above your knees. Now tuck the toes. Feet are also hip distance apart. Now start raising up your buttocks, pointing all the way up to the sky. Pull in the abs. Now it's okay if your legs are bent, but now you see how my arms are not straight from my back. Start pushing those shoulders back towards your feet so the arms come into a straight line with your back. Take some arm strength here. Push the shoulders down, nice and wide shoulders. Just don't hang in them. Don't push completely out of them, but wide shoulders, strong arms, hips up. Gaze between your feet, so your neck is neutral and an extension of your spine. Push it up a little bit more, and let's come down onto your knees. Little rest. Maybe shake it out for a moment. We try a couple more times. So again, hands flat onto the mat. Push the fingers flat into the mat. Index fingers point forward. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart, pull in the belly and push the buttocks up, 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 and then when you're high, push the shoulders towards the feet, straighten the arms. It's okay if your legs are bent. If you can straighten your legs, go for it, but it's okay if you don't. If your legs are all the way straight, you can also work on pushing your heels towards the mat. Nice stretch on the calves, but focus first and foremost on straight arms and straight back. Push the shoulders towards the feet, but at the same time, pull in the belly. Point the buttocks up. Very good. Come back down onto your knees for a quick rest, and then we do one more down dog in this session here. So one more time, position your hands nice and flat, position your feet, and exhale, hips up, gaze through the feet. Straight vertebrae from the tailbone to the neck, one straight line. Push those hands strong into the mat. Push the shoulders towards the feet. Hips up, belly in. If you can straighten your legs, go for it. You can push the heels down. And now hold it here for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And one more inhale, slow breath. Exhale, very well. Come back onto your knees. Maybe come quickly into a seated position here. Shake your hands and arms a bit. Your shoulders. Couple of shoulder rolls to the back and to the front. Very good. Now we do a plank position. We position the hands again in the same exact way that we just had them for down dog. Now walk your feet back more until you have a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. We work the core here. If this is very easy for you, tuck the toes and raise the legs in this same straight line, shoulders to heels. Push the heels back a little bit. If you're on your knees, perfectly fine. We work the core. The neck is straight, so look a little bit in front of your hands onto the mat. straight neck. Use your abs here. Whether your knees are touching the mat or not, hold it for 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Super. Working some strength here. Nice. All right, sit down for a moment. Relax the shoulders again. Maybe shake them out a little bit. Work your hands, open and close them. Roll your wrists. Shake it out. Very good. Now, the next posture we're trying is a cobra. So we lay down onto our mats, on the belly. Place your hands with the fingertips directly in line with the top of your shoulders. Place the hands on your mat. Tuck the elbows in, close to your body. Your toes are pointed. Gaze forward. And now very slowly, lift your chest. Roll up a little bit as far as you can, just using your back. And then push with your hands just a bit more. So you get a nice back bend in the lower spine. Look up and make your spine long, as if somebody is pulling you up and forward on your head. All right, go back down. We do this one more time. Relax here for a moment on the mat. Inhale, raise up slowly. First using your back, then use your hands just slightly. Tuck your buttocks, point your toes, push the feet into the mat. And exhale, back down. Very good. One more time. Inhale, lift up, lift the chest, gaze forward, push the hands into the mat, come up a little bit more. And exhale back onto the mat. Nice job. All right, one more exercise for your back here. We want to strengthen our back, very important in daily life to have strong back and strong core. Now interlace your hands behind your back. If this is hard for you, then maybe take a strap or a belt that you can hold on to with both of your hands. If you can clap your hand, maybe you just reach your fingers. Just try as good as it goes so it can reach your shoulders back behind and open the shoulder belt. So no matter how your hands are, point your toes. Now inhale and reach your hands back down towards your feet and lift them off your buttocks. Lift the chest and look forward. Opening the shoulders here, same time strengthening the back. Exhale back down. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest, reach the arms back, draw the shoulders back, gaze up and forward. Exhale, relax. And now one more time. Point those toes. Inhale, lift up, contract the thighs, push the feet into the mat, lift the chest, open up the shoulders, and exhale, relax back onto the mat. Nice job. Push yourselves up with your hands, come into a seated position. Actually, we're going to do one more exercise on our backs. It's called legs up the wall. So maybe if you have a small pillow, take that. You don't need it, but maybe you're more comfortable with it. Draw your mat near a wall or a window, and then place now let's leave the pillow out for now. Sit as close as you can to the wall, and then lift your legs up the wall. Maybe push yourselves a little closer so your buttocks pretty much touches the wall, and then lay down onto the mat. So if this is really uncomfortable, it's 90 degrees, this is where you can take your pillow and put it underneath your low back or buttocks. So it eases a little bit this right angle. I'm gonna leave the pillow away here. I feel more comfortable without it. So nice and close. Touch your buttocks to the wall, your legs to the wall, straight up, flex the toes back, and then lift your arms above your head on the mat. So you're a nice right angle here. This presses your entire spine into the mat. Relax the shoulders. Maybe your feet feel a little bit light here as the blood draws out of them. Maybe you feel a slight extension on the rear of your thighs. A little stretch there. Relax the shoulders, relax the head. Take an inhale and an exhale. This is a posture where your head is lower than your feet, maybe even lower than your heart if you place a pillow below your hips. It's nice to give a little reverse flow of blood to the head, some new and fresh oxygen into the brain. Take a couple more inhales and exhales. Slow, steady breath through the nose. Feel like your belly rises and falls. All right. Now, get yourself out of this position. Probably works best if you tilt to the right or to the left, if there's not too much stuff in your way, and come back onto the mat. This is almost the end of it. Our last posture for today is actually the Savasana. It's the relaxing posture at the end of our yoga session. For this, you lay onto your backs. Don't really have to do anything at all in this position here. But you want to just tuck your chin very slightly so you have a nice long neck. Relax your head here. Relax the shoulders. Arms are next to your body, a little further out. However it's comfortable for you. Palms up. Your feet can be as far apart as it's comfortable for you. Let your toes fall out so your hips open up slightly. And so this is the final posture here, Savasana. I'm going to try to relax here for a couple of minutes after each session of yoga. This is a time where you give your body the chance to incorporate everything you just did so it can draw fresh oxygen into all the joints and muscles and tendons you just used. We also want to just give our heads a little break here. Relax the entire body. Relax the toes, the legs, the hands and the arms. Let the hips get heavy. Relax the belly and close your eyes here. Relax the chest and the shoulders. The head get heavy. Maybe in between you have to move something just to relax it even more. Now try to relax even your face. Sometimes we clench our jaws. Try to let go of that. Focus on your breath without controlling it. Just observe it. How the belly rises on the inhale and falls on the exhale. Stay here for a few more breaths, a few more minutes, whatever feels good to you. Thank you for participating today, for doing the second session in our series for beginners. I hope to see you again next week. Enjoy, have a great day. See you soon. Thank you. Namaste.